Всем привет, с вами снова Филранос, мы продолжаем проходить Hogwarts Legacy. Так, пока что идем по основному сюжету. Допки, всякие секретики отложим на немножечко попозже. Так, это что у нас за кабинет-то, кстати? Хрен его знает. Профессор Фиг, невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика, зачистить его сразу на 5-й курс. Ага. Директор. Да, директор, конечно, тут козлина. Приветики.
Ревелио.
Так, ну отлично.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Коллекция... Чего? Ничего не понял, но очень интересно. Тут опять какой-то сундук наверху. А чё за сундук? Непонятненько. А, он еще выше. Ну ладно, потом пособираем. Так, а как к этим заданиям дополнительным пройти? Я бы усилил способности свои. А, ну мне и так сюда надо было.
I believe
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
В победных раундах скрещенных палочек. Шутер раунд тренировки. Шумсби.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Accio! Revelio!
Я типа поймал его или нет? Я чуть не въехал. Видимо, нет. Ну ладно. Что у нас по заданиям-то ведет? Угу. Понял. Ой. Ну вы чё, серьезно? Ну пойдем сюда хотя бы. Воздушные шары. О, хата Хагрида. Интересно, конечно, ее здесь сделали на берегу моря. Ну, озера. Угу, совятня. Ну и, естественно, это длинный мост.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Интересно. А что за цепь? Типа колодец, наверное, просто и все.
Revelio.
Тут алхамора нужна. Школьная форма.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Levioso!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Конечно.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Пробивать желтые щиты, используя королевские заклинания, такие как левитационный чаролевиоз. Привязка к цели капсулок наследует дорогу без прицеливания.
Act like a winner.
There goes my way.
Don't try to win that.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Давай вторую. Тем более 2 раунда надо выдержать.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Давай, Себастьян.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Да ладно, 3, блядь. Нихуя себе. Пробивайте фиолетовые щиты, используя мощные заклинания, такие как манящий акцию.
You're better than that! That's all you've got?
Levioso!
Protego! Accio!
Levioso! I'm the one to take...
Reparo! Levioso!
Don't try win now.
Accio!
Levioso!
There goes
Ой-ой-ой.
my wager.
Protego! Accio!
Одного хуярили.
Act like a winner.
Levioso! Accio!
Sendo!
I could never duel like that.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Давай. Рискнем. Хотя, конечно, душновато. Я сейчас чуть не сдох. Надо почаще, наверное, дропать эту.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Lumos, что ли?
Lumos.
Nicely done.
Leviosa.
Excellent form.
Leviosa. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
А продолжить дуэльку нельзя? Обидно. Так, ну ладненько, пойдем тогда.
Revelio.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the leak. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Ну, слушайте, этот Хогвартс хоть не так сильно похож на киношный, но все равно что-то в нем есть. По нему даже, наверное, поинтереснее бегать. По крайней мере, может, просто пока что я не сильно к нему привык. Здорово, мать.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
В первой части его было сложнее рисовать, это Инсендио. Меню выбора вам понадобится, теперь вы можете назначить Инсендио в свой комплект заклинаний. Ну, нам репар не так часто нужно, правильно? Что, перетащить, типа? Да. Акцию мы ловим, это поднимаем. Ни хрена себе тут заклинаний. Авада Кедавра. Круцио Империо. Империо, точно. Эванеска. Угу. Понял. Так, это что такое? Невидимость. Поднятие. Я понял, Вингардиум Левиоса это чисто на здание, а Левиоса это на ПВП. Глациус заморозить. А изменять как объект, так врагов дает время запланировать свой следующий ход. Трансформация. Оттолкнуть. О, флипенда. Здорово. Так, это у нас все с огоньком связанное, да? Диффенд это разрезать, я помню. Экспелиармус это дуэлечка. Отжать оружие. Бомбард это взрыв. Ля, ну прикольные, кстати, заклинания. Потом, возможно, их можно будет на какие-то слоты ставить.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Так, ну у них перезарядка здоровая. Ну, тут немного парт подкоптил, мать.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Так, вернитесь в класс профессора Фига. Если третью эту урну задали.
Revelio.
Мне кажется, нашел, где у нас этот ключик-то звенит.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Так, зажигалка мощная, но только вблизи, я так понял. Здоров, дед.
Ah, there you are.
Вот этого ты меня не видел, да?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
headmaster. I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian,
There you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Кайф.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
We must remain unseen.
Поблизости почувствуют что-то, они начнут... Ага, понял, индикаторы.
If I can see you, that sounds... You should have known better.
А как тогда?
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
А ты отойти не хочешь? Отойди, блядь, заебал.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Хуя ты там, блядь.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Сейчас в библиотеке. Где она? Понял. Тут библиотека большая.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Перчатки путешественника.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Оставайся незамеченным. Используй основное заклинание, чтобы заманить важных особ и врагов в определенное место. Ага.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Призрак, прячься. А это кто? Я понял, для чего это. Там еще призрак. Блять, там сундук. Блять, на замке. Бежим!
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Knows everyone else is giving.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Железная леди.
We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Сундуки все равно не знаю, как открывать.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Leviosa!
Сабля серая.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Бля.
Repairer.
Хрена, это уже ведьмак какой-то. Сейчас дико охоты драться придется.
Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Затемненные очки.
Revelio. That's it.
Рубиновый китайский шарф с огненным шаром. Вот это уже интереснее.
Where might this lead?
Читальня. Я так понял, у нас есть открытый мир, а есть вот такие вот, видимо, заданьки с дополнительными локациями. Это приятно. Это уже Assassin's Creed, да?
Revelio.
Так. Это что это у нас тут? Как туда пройти? Ничего не понял.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Ага.
Lumos.
О, как. Интересненько. А, видимо, он поднял вот тот и этот. Все, я понял. Бля, если не присматриваться, такое ощущение, что у меня плащ в говне в каком-то.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready. Levioso. Levioso.
Так, ваша способность использовать древнюю магию накапливается после успешной атаки. При успешной комбинации состоящих из 10 попаданий или боли создаются сгустки древней магии. Собирая их, можно значительно пополнять свой индикатор древней магии, установить немного здоровья. Понял. Когда хотя бы один сегмент вашего индикатора древней магии полностью заполнен, вы можете использовать крушительную древнюю магию, которая наносит огромный урон и разрушает щитовые чары. Понял.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Я понял.
Lumos.
Так, тут ни хрена нигде ничего нет. А как к сундуку подобраться?
Levioso.
Нет.
Accio.
И... О, хрен его знает.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Угу, понял. Что у нас есть еще из заклинаний, что мне может помочь? Да ни хрена мне не может помочь. Ну окей.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ладно, хрен с ним.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
О, сейчас будет крутой PvP.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Вот вам и Слизерин.
Off on another adventure, are we?
А что за задание-то у меня? Сдриснуть отсюда? Так, не то. От греха.
Revelio. Revelio.
Тут нет ни хрена. Хотя нет, что-то есть, кольцо какое-то. Бабочка нужна.
Lumos.
Так, центральная картина большая, то есть вон там, да? Рябиновый отвар. Одна штучка, правда, ну ничего, и на том спасибо.
Lumos. Revelio.
Все, только страница. Грустно. Так, я так понимаю, там уже день вовсю, да? Так, здесь где-то сундук видел.
Акио.
Блять, не попал. Психанул. Теперь попал.
Revelio.
Так, ну, через огонь здесь не пройдешь, надо гасить. А гасить у нас заклинания нет. Мать, ты меня здесь не видела? Ну, тут тоже всем наплевать, в принципе. Так, к профессору Фигу. Фига себе, тут кто-то на гитарке наяривает.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Согласен. Так, еще опыту навалили. Вот. Так, нам тут что-то дали. Внешний вид, легендарный бронированный костюм и 6 основных заданий, да? Шарфик. Завершите задачи 4. Найдите комплект одежды с символикой факультета. Какие-то перчатки. Это, короче, побочки. Это про страницы. Ну, странно, почему их здесь так мало. Так, ну-ка, что за накидку нам дали? Я хочу посмотреть. Ну, неплохо, но не смотрится просто со мной в данном случае. Хотя, блин, атаку повышает. Это хуже. Что-нибудь черненькое бы найти, какой-нибудь шарфик. Было бы круто. Дуэльные перчатки. Ой. Смотрится супер херово. Ну блин, лучше же нападение зато. Может, внешний вид там поменять? Вот на этот. Ну, вполне себе. Блин, классно, что можно менять внешний вид. А здесь внешний вид. Уфиндуй. Вообще непонятно, что это, темных искусств. А, ну как раз таки к этому пиджачку, типа. Или может по-финдуйски оставить. Не, вот это поинтереснее смотрится. Так, мантии нормально у нас, по идее, не появилось. Комплекты. Есть один, который получше. Вот мне интересно, а очки можно как-то убрать? Типа, чтобы они были, но как бы и чтобы их и не было. Шикардос. Тогда можно и шапку нацепить. Но визуально как будто ее нет. Идеально. Рукоятки. Так, есть рукоятки. Сабля. И вот такая вот. Непонятно, что это. Но выглядит вроде неплохо. Значит, ни то не нравится. Пока побегаем, наверное, и так. Так, этих мы еще не разблокировали. Хорошо. Хорошо. А. Единственное, я не посмотрел. Я же заради накидки сюда заходил. Плащи и мантии. Чё-то... А, вот она. Нихуя себе, это принц. Ну не, вот это поинтереснее все-таки пока что. Еще такая появилась историка. Ну, в принципе, выглядит неплохо, но все равно пока что вот это. Может быть, в дальнейшем будет что-то поинтересней. Ладно, на этом я тогда с вами прощаюсь. С вами был Филранес. Всем пока и до новых встреч.